13. So starts off really nice. Key things is up and down for Felipe and Marconi, getting to the B picture, and then Manuel and Fred looking at each other. Still a little early rotation even on this one. But the timing is really good from Manuel and Fred as they go through. So again, up and down. Be patient, Manuel. Be patient. Look how much rotation you got going. Yeah, so you're crossing, Manuel, already having done the rotation still. I want you coming through the middle like Fred is. And the reason behind it, so Felipe, similar thing to the Ks, I've noticed in your B slot, you tend to over-rotate stuff. That's the move into the Q there, and you've still got input going. Just control your hips a little better when you're in the center. So right there, Manuel, you're in the right position. This is good. And now look at Fred. See that line through there? Look at him. Don't rotate. You look at you. You've done your rotation. And then now that would be putting tension on that grip, which makes it harder for Felipe to do his move. So be patient. Move with him, not before him. Because he's got to go up first. So you go up with him. You be patient. You wait, wait, wait. Now you rotate. Now you look at Fred. So right now, Manuel, instead of this position, you should be looking in a B shape at Fred. I think for you, Manuel, same thing there, Felipe, is patience is a huge deal for you at the start of block moves. I know your natural tendencies, you want the block move to be done, but see it as a set of steps that we got to go through to get the block done. And actually, Marconi, we don't want to build this high. We actually want to build this quite low, because if we build it too high, we get double the vertical that we need for the block. I'd rather that you guys had hardly any place to go down. Like if you can go down 25 centimeters, 50 centimeters max, that's fine. We don't want you too high off the net, especially in this tunnel. We want to keep you relatively close to the net, and that way we keep a minimal amount of vertical between. And let me just clarify that, is if you guys start the block no more than a meter, probably 75 centimeters off the net, even 50, then you guys can only go down that much, which means that these guys only need to go up 50 centimeters. But if you guys start this block high, which is the way we used to run it in some other tunnels and the way I used to think about doing the blocks, if you start it high, then you can share the vertical, yes, but it also means you can get way too much vertical in the block. So we're trying to keep it a little bit lower, so that you're not touching the net when you build it, but you're almost touching the net as you do the move. So Manuel, your timing is good going over Fred. It's just what you do at the beginning that would maybe cause some pressure on. Just look at that, Manuel. Think about if you were attached to Fred and you do this. See that? That will create tension on Felipe. We're trying to keep the integrity, that's better, Felipe, the integrity. I think he wants you in the middle of the tunnel, so he's got somewhere to go. Yeah, look at that, Manuel. Your first move on this block is to stay still and move with Felipe. And look what you actually do. Watch this. Boom! Now you just created massive tension between your left arm and Felipe's left arm. And that would pull him to a place that he maybe doesn't want to go. Nice exit, by the way, Manuel. Very smart.